Woman killed at home in Claremont, St. Anne. The St. Anne police are investigating the shooting death of a woman at her home in Claremont on Sunday. Dead is 23-year-old Higler Sharon Barrett Boswell. The police report that about 2:50 p.m., the woman was at her home when she was pounced upon by unknown assailants and was shot. She was assisted to hospital where she was pronounced dead. No motive has been established for the murder. 2 injured in St. James motor vehicle crash. A man and a woman have been taken to hospital following a motor vehicle crash on the Flanker Main Road in St. James. Reports so far are that both individuals, who were traveling in a Toyota RAV4 motor car, suffered different degrees of injuries after the vehicle swerved away the median and ended into a ditch. Both individuals were subsequently taken to hospital for treatment. According to eyewitness reports, the vehicle was traveling in the direction of Montego Bay when a swerve occurred at the median into oncoming traffic. The fire department and the police were deployed to the scene where they assisted both individuals. St. James man charged over gun seizure at Arcade. The police in St. James on Saturday arrested and charged a man over the seizure of a loaded gun at the Shoes Arcade on Harbour Street, Montego Bay. 26-year-old Terry Cole, of Flanker in the parish, is charged with possession of a prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition. Reports from the Barnett Street Police are that about 3:42 a.m., lawmen were in the area when they saw Cole, whose actions aroused their suspicion. On seeing the police team, he allegedly ran and threw an object onto the ground. He was pursued, caught, and searched. The police said the object was also retrieved, and it was revealed to be an FMK 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 10 rounds. He was subsequently taken into custody. His court date has not been finalized. Minor electrical fire at JIS. A small electrical fire occurred at the Jamaica Information Services Annex building at about 11 a.m. on Monday, resulting in a brief disruption of operations. The fire started close to the Jamaica Public Service JPS meter on the exterior of the building. Emergency operations were activated, staff were safely evacuated, and the fire was quickly contained. Firefighters and police responded to the incident, and a full assessment was carried out by GPS. No injuries have been reported from the incident. However, the damaged electrical panel box will have to be repaired. Normal operation will continue today, August 5, 2025. Event organizers have commenced discussions with authorities on strategies that support smooth staging of large-scale entertainment events following chaotic scenes along North Coast Highway. Frustrated motorists spent several hours in traffic along the North Coast Highway leading to Discovery Bay, St. Anne. There was increased traffic in the area due to the staging of a major entertainment event. There were chaotic scenes, such as motorists creating traffic lanes in a bid to avoid the long lanes of traffic. Many have gone on social media expressing their disgust with the traffic concerns about missing flights and not being able to go about their business. Meantime, the organizers of the Best Weekend Ever issued a statement acknowledging the frustration experienced by motorists, patrons, and pedestrians during the staging of the beach event at Puerto Rico. The organizers say they do not condone indiscipline among drivers and have also encouraged motorists to operate within their rules of the road code, especially during high-volume travel periods. The statement explains that to mitigate traffic impact, a coordinated traffic management plan was implemented in partnership with private security and the relevant authorities. This, it says, includes designated parking zone and ongoing traffic monitoring. The organizers say despite these efforts, the traffic congestion was as a result of the increased travel along the single-lane corridor that services both local communities and event attendees. The management team of Best Weekend Ever says it has commenced conversations with the relevant authorities to discuss collaborative planning strategies that support the smooth staging of large-scale entertainment events. It says these discussions will further include recommendations for additional dedicated entertainment zone, long-term traffic solution, and ways to streamline process in the interest of all parties, patrons, residents, and local businesses. UK says it will make strong representation for a commission of inquiry into working conditions of persons in the security guard industry. The Union of Clerical Administrative and Supervisory Employees (UCASE) says it will make strong representation for a commission of inquiry into the working condition of persons in the security guard industry. According to the union, after 63 years of independence, no group or category of workers in Jamaica should be subjected to harsh treatment, poor working conditions, and the denial of basic benefits such as pension and medical coverage. UK says this is the situation facing the 25,000 security guards working across Jamaica. According to the union, over the past months, hundreds of security guards have been sent on retirement without any retirement benefit or assistance from their employees. UKS is calling upon the Minister of Labour and Social Security to launch an investigation into the condition of these workers. The union is also requesting an urgent meeting with the Minister to further amplify the case. UK's President Vincent Morrison says action is needed to ensure the security guards are better able to manage their retirement.
Based on the importance of this service, we just can't leave it alone, hanging out there. Something direct has to be done to put in place arrangements that will ensure that the security guards, when they retire, they will be able to avoid going to the poorhouses. They will be able to live a decent and happy life. That is what we are seeking. And we believe that you have to lay the foundation first and foremost. And since they are not like other group of workers who have strong trade union arrangements, government must step in. I think what should be done is the termination of employment and redundancy payments act should be applicable to them, right? So that at least they'll have a couple $1,000 that can carry them over until better can be done.
Government transfer land to Rastafarian community. The government has transferred 2 properties in Aben St. James to the Rastafarian Coral Gardens Benevolent Society, which will be developed to house a permanent elderly care home for members of the Rastafarian community. The land transfer ceremony, held at the office of the Prime Minister in Kingston on Monday, is part of a broader program of reconciliation with the Rastafarian community in recognition of atrocities committed against members of the Coral Gardens in 1963. Several persons were killed and maimed during a violent altercation between police and Rastafarians. Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport Oliver Grange said that for more than half a decade, Rastafarians have lived with physical, psychological and emotional scars of what happened in Easter 1963 at Coral Gardens. She noted that in April 2017, Prime Minister Dr. Holness decided to do the right thing by taking responsibility for things that happened before he was born, apologize for what happened in Coral Gardens, and pledging to ensure that we set things right. The commitment in doing the right thing led to establishment of a trust fund for victims of the incident in 2019. Minister Grange said that 122 million have been contributed to the fund, which has been administered for the benefit of 35 survivors. So the government, along with the Rastafarian Coral Gardens Benevolent Society, we established a temporary elderly home to provide shelter, medical care, and general support for those most in need, she pointed out. The minister noted that the land being transferred will continue to offer support to Rastafarian elders in need of care even after all the Coral Garden survivors have passed. She said it will serve as a reminder of the covenant between the state and Rastafarian, marking a new relationship categorized by respect and dignity. We are together building a foundation for Rastafari to develop and thrive in ways that reflect the Jamaican values, Jamaican culture and aspirations, where all will be treated equal. Today marks a significant milestone in our nation's journey towards healing and reconciliation, the minister added. In his remarks, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of National Security Dr. Chang noted that the provision of lands to the Rastafari community is a critical step in addressing historical wrongs and creating a foundation for growth and empowerment of the Rastafari movement, culture and community. He noted that as Member of Parliament for St. James Northwest, the Coral Gardens community, including its painful history, is close to him. Despite the hand dealt, Rastafari has not only survived but persevered in pursuit of recognition, justice, and repertory healing. It's a testament to your strength, courage, dignity, and enduring spirit. I'm proud to have been a steadfast supporter of the repertory justice program, he affirmed. He said he is working forward to seeing the land develop not only as a home for elders, but also the vibrant center of Rastafari culture, life education, and development to become a cradle for the transmission of knowledge. To subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.